Welcome back, car devotees. Nowadays, we're plunging into the subtle elements of Cadillac's most recent electric wonder, the 2025 Cadillac Optiq. This unused little electric hybrid is set to revolutionize the EV showcase with its mix of extravagance, execution, and cutting-edge innovation. In the event that you're considering an electric vehicle that combines Cadillac's famous tastefulness with cutting-edge productivity, adhere around as we investigate what makes the 2025 Optiq a standout choice within the EV scene. Diagram: the 2025 Cadillac Optiq could be a compact EV SUV that rounds out Cadillac's electric vehicle offering. Sharing its stage and all-wheel drive powertrain with the Chevrolet Equinox EV, the Optiq is outlined to be a more sumptuous elective. Beneath the hood, or maybe underneath the floor, the Optiq highlights double electric engines that combine for a vigorous 300 drive. This control is drawn from an 85.0 kW battery pack, giving an assessed run of 300 miles on a full charge. Cadillac's accentuation on extravagance is clear within the Optiq's cabin, which brags a 33.0-inch bended show, woven material upholstery made from reused materials, and adequate traveler space for 4 grown-ups. Set to hit the showrooms in Drop 2024, the Optiq is balanced to be a major draw for those looking for an entry-level extravagance EV. What's unused for 2025? The Optiq could be a totally modern nameplate for Cadillac. Debuting as a 2025 Demonstrate, it precedes Cadillac's drift of naming its electric vehicles with the IQ edition, joining the likes of the Escalade IQ and the Celestiq lead car. The presentation of the Optiq marks Cadillac's commitment to growing its EV lineup and catering to a broader group of onlookers with a more open cost point. Estimating and which one to purchase. The 2025 Cadillac Optiq is anticipated to begin at around $54,000 and can go up to $58,000 depending on the trim and alternatives. Cadillac offers the Optiq in 4 trims: Extravagance 1, Dawn 1, Extravagance 2, and Wear 2. Whereas the official estimating points of interest are however to be discharged, the base models, Extravagance 1 and Dawn 1, are expected to start at $54,000. For those looking for more highlights and premium choices, the Extravagance 2 and Dawn 2 trims will likely be estimated around $58,000. When more data, almost the Optiq's cost and highlights gets to be accessible, we'll overhaul our suggestions on which trim offers the finest esteem. EV engine, control, and execution. All forms of the Optiq come with a effective 300 HP dual-motor electric powertrain. This setup, comparable to what's accessible on the Chevrolet Equinox EV, guarantees that the Optiq conveys brisk increasing speed and about momentary control conveyance, characteristics normal of high-performance EVs. Not at all like its Chevy partner, the Optiq will not be accessible in a front-wheel drive arrangement. In-step, it's all-wheel drive all the way, giving upgraded steadiness and control. Whereas we haven't had the opportunity to test drive the Optiq, however, we anticipate it to offer unlocks in driving involvement, with responsive taking care of and plentiful control for both city driving and throughway cruising, extend, charging, and battery life. Run uneasiness may be a thing of the past with the 2025 Cadillac Optiq. Cadillac gauges that the Optiq will offer an add-up to driving extend of almost 300 miles per charge. In spite of the fact that official EPA gauges are not, however, accessible, this figure puts the Optiq in competitive domain inside the EV showcase. The 85.0 kWh battery pack is standard over all models and supports fast charging. Concurring to Cadillac, you'll be able to include up to 79 miles of run in fair 10 minutes employing an open fast charging station. For domestic charging, the Optiq can be charged overnight, guaranteeing it's prepared to go each morning. Insides, consolation, and cargo. Step interior the Optiq, and you're welcomed by an insides that oozes extravagance and modernity. Cadillac has created an alluring cabin utilizing reused materials, illustrating its commitment to maintainability without compromising on fashion. The dashboard is ruled by an enormous 33.0-inch bended show, giving a cutting-edge feel and lodging the infotainment framework and computerized gauge cluster. The utilize of finished metal emphasizes and woven material trim pieces includes a touch of tastefulness, whereas the drifting center support with coordinates cup holders and revolving controller upgrades the cabin's cutting-edge stylish. Traveler space is generous, with enough room for 4 grown-ups to appreciate long drives and consolation. In spite of the fact that we haven't tried the cargo capacity, however, we expect the Optiq will offer adequate space for gear and other fundamentals, making it a down-to-earth choice for street trips and day-by-day commutes. Infotainment and network. The 2025 Cadillac Optiq is prepared with a state-of-the-art infotainment framework, highlighted by the 33.0-inch bended show that extends over the dashboard. This touchscreen framework is natural and responsive, including fresh illustrations and smooth moves. Standard highlights incorporate Google Maps Route, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and a premium 19-speaker AKG stereo framework with Dolby Atmos. Be that as it may, it's worth noticing that Apple CarPlay may not be accessible, which may well be a disadvantage for a few clients. In any case, the comprehensive suite of network choices guarantees that drivers and travelers can remain associated and engaged on the go. Safety and driver assistance highlights. Security may be a best need for Cadillac, and the Optiq is no exemption. The 2025 Optiq comes standard with a suite of progressed driver assistance highlights planned to upgrade security and comfort. Key highlights incorporate mechanized crisis braking with person-on-foot discovery, lane departure caution with lane-keeping help, and versatile voyage control with Cadillac's Super Journey hands-free driving mode. This comprehensive set of security innovations guarantees that the Optiq, not as it were, ensures its tenants, but moreover gives a more loose and agreeable driving involvement. For more point-by-point data on crash test comes about, imminent buyers can allude to the National Interstate Activity Security Organization, NHTSA, and the Protections Founded for Interstate Security, IIHS websites once the vehicle is tried. Guarantee and upkeep scope. Cadillac backs the Optiq with an amazing guarantee bundle that rivals other extravagance brands. The constrained guarantee covers for a long time or 50,000 miles, whereas the powertrain guarantee amplifies to 6 a long time or 70,000 miles. Moreover, Cadillac offers complimentary support for the first dealer visit, giving included peace of intellect for modern proprietors. Whereas a few competitors may offer longer periods of free upkeep, Cadillac's guarantee and scope are competitive inside the extravagance portion. Conclusion. The 2025 Cadillac Optiq speaks to a critical step forward for Cadillac within the electric vehicle showcase. With its combination of extravagance, execution, and cutting-edge innovation, the Optiq is set to pull in a wide range of buyers searching for a premium EV involvement. From its effective dual-motor setup and noteworthy run to its modern insides and progressed security highlights, the Optiq conveys on all fronts. As we anticipate its entry in showrooms, it's clear that the Optiq will be a solid contender within the developing field of electric luxury SUVs. So, whether you're an EV devotee or a Cadillac follower, the 2025 Optiq may be a vehicle worth keeping an eye on. Remain tuned for more upgrades and driving impressions as we get closer to its official discharge.